This is a real pain. Hey, pal, what the heck? This freaking guy. And today we'll be discussing Journey to the Center of the Earth.
Almost got you.
That was not very nice, John. For those listening, John threw a little paper towel at my face.
Well, we have these dry
bod.
erase markers, and they have these little tiny eraser things at the end.
The very tip.
And you can't erase a whole board without it clogging up. So you gotta have
it's rough for sure.
Yeah. So I'm throwing it at you because you picked these.
Hey, no more trees are being slain on us, so
I know. Well, except for the
paper towels now. Gosh, we can't win. The trees just can't win.
Dang.
Oh man.
All right, let's dive right in because I'm excited about this movie actually.
Okay, let's go. So, what is your experience with our boy Brendan Fraser?
So the first introduction to him would have been The Mummy.
Okay.
Have you seen The Mummy?
I have not.
I have.
You have?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. What, just from memory, when did you see it?
I think I was really young, so it might have been right around the time it was coming out.
Okay.
Can't remember which year, but I was like maybe 10.
Okay. So if you had to guess what your rating was for that, what
it was a 10. I love The Mummy.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, maybe we'll have to add this to
well,
you've seen
knowing
it.
her ratings as of late, I bet she puts it at like a 4.5.
Yeah, 4, 3. Just absolutely brutal. The Mortal Kombat last week. That was rough.
Yeah, especially because I'm really surprised.
Yeah, because I really enjoyed it, honestly. No, but I don't know if it was right before The Mummy, but his George of the Jungle movie,
yeah.
I've seen that.
Yeah, that's Emily's like go-to reference for Brendan Fraser.
Oh, really?
Yeah. George of the Jungle.
That's so funny. Yeah, I feel like Brendan Fraser is very like in the minds of when we think of movies, like younger movies for my generation.
Yeah.
But he really hasn't been in a ton of movies back then because he had Journey to the Center of the Earth, George of the Jungle, the Mummy movies.
Yep.
I feel like that's really it as far as like higher budget movies go.
For sure.
Yeah.
Yep, that checks out. And then he took a break for a while, and now he's like crazy
so
serious.
back. Yeah,
he's so back. And I heard they're making another Mummy.
Yeah, is that the scary one?
Well, they're making a scary one, but they're also doing a 4th installment of the Mummy franchise. Let's go.
It can't be stopped.
Can't be stopped. Yeah.
All right. Well, Journey to the Center of the Earth. If you haven't watched this movie, basically it's about Brendan Fraser character, Trevor. Not recently, like a couple of years ago, his brother went missing.
Yep.
They're studying volcanic activity. That's kind of like his main thing at the college that he works at. He's potentially going to be losing his job because Seth Meyers, that guy.
What a cameo.
Yeah, what a random cameo.
Because he's he doesn't do any acting for things.
Not that I know.
So for him to be in this is so
random.
So random.
Basically threatens Trevor, and he's like, hey, like, you guys aren't really doing anything for the college. Like, we're going to take up your space for storage, essentially. There's a 4th volcanic activity. Trevor is also watching his nephew for like 10 days, something like that. Completely forgot he's even watching him.
Yep.
And so he's like, hey, we're going to go to Iceland real quick to check out this volcanic activity. They meet this this hiking guide, and they fall down a very large hole, and they're in the center of the earth.
Yeah.
And hilarity ensues from there.
Yeah. This is, how old would you have been when you first saw this movie?
So it came out in 2008. We didn't watch it in theaters. I'd mentioned this before, but when you bought the DVD for it, it came with 4 of those red and blue 3D glasses.
Yep.
Which I kind of forgot how obsessed we were with like 3D movies as a whole in that era. And it was so funny because you texted me too and it was like, was this made for 3D?
And I'm so glad that I did.
Mm-hmm.
And it's one specific part. It's when Seth Meyers is pulling the tape measure out.
Yep.
And the tape measure almost hits you in the face. And I'm like, that is such an odd shot. So that's when I texted you, is this meant to be 3D?
Yep. And then they just keep on coming.
But I'm so glad that I did, because I don't think that if I didn't know that this was shot for 3D,
sure, I
think I would have enjoyed it way less.
Oh, really?
Yeah, because there's different 3D movies that have come out. I never saw like any of the Spy Kid movies, but I saw like clips of them. There's obviously that one Steve Buscemi quote that
number 2
that we quote all the time, which
so
is
good.
Which remind the audience what his quote is.
Yeah, it was like, do you think God stays up in heaven because he too is afraid of what he's created?
And it's like, this is a kids movie.
Disney Channel kids movie.
But those movies, like they were some of them were in 3D, I think. Or no, the third one was in 3D.
The third one, yep.
And so like,
do you know the cameo in that movie?
Was it Sylvester Stallone?
Him too, but Elijah Wood.
Okay.
His character is literally just the guy.
The guy.
Yep.
Nice. So those movies, you went into them knowing exactly what they were.
Sure.
Which is all the characters in front of green screens. They're doing things to just
to go absurd. Like this.
Yeah. Yep. And there were a ton of 3D. And I've seen different versions of 3D. So there's like the red and blue glasses, obviously, which are the OG. And then for a while there were just the black.
Yeah, the real D 3D.
Yeah. Yep. And then
I think those were mainly used for theaters.
Yes.
I don't think you could really use those at home.
I think there's a version that you got at home because
I
remember at one point my buddy bought like a 3D disc player. Like it could.
Dang.
He spent a ton of money on it.
That sounds like high tech back then.
But I don't think that like they made a ton of like 3D movies that you could take advantage of. So I don't know if it was worth the investment.
Yeah, I remember the night we got that movie, I made my whole family sit down in the living room.
Family meeting.
Family meeting. We all put the glasses on. And what sucked is if you weren't sitting at just the right angle with the TV, it looked terrible with those glasses on. Okay. And so we tried for like 10 minutes. I was like, guys, come on, just like sit where you need to. And then we switched it to regular because my parents could not stand the glasses.
Oh my gosh.
So, but
I
think I literally only saw the tape measure scene in 3D and everything else was just.
Did you do the? Do you still have it? Was the rewatch?
I'd have to look.
The rewatch should have been 3D.
Oh, I should have went back home and grabbed the the disc. Yeah, what was I thinking?
Well, maybe next time.
Maybe
if we start a Patreon page, we'll watch it in 3D.
Yeah, 500 subs. We'll watch it in 3D.
Oh, let's go. That should be an easy ask.
Easy ask. Think, right?
Okay, should we get into initial ratings?
I think so. I think we're ready.
All right. So I am going to do that. And I'm going to, just while you're writing, I'm going to show it.
John's rating is a 10.
Okay, there you have it. I know. We'll get into it. While we're waiting for Matthew to write a bunch of numbers, we'd invite you to subscribe to our YouTube channel. Let's hit the subs. It's free to you. And it really helps us out, boost those numbers, and hopefully one day we can pay Tabby.
One day. All right, here's my rating.
Matthew's rating is a 7.5.
I feel like I close my eyes like a child.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm really excited for this because, you mentioned earlier that like there's no way you're gonna guess what my favorite scene is.
Yeah.
I have one guess.
Okay, you're wrong.
All right. Chill out, dude. Chill out.
Okay, can I give you a hint though?
Okay. Yeah, what's the hint?
Here's my hint. You might mistake it for a possible least favorite scene.
Interesting. Okay. So here's my guess.
Okay.
John, I know you're a big fan of Nicolas Cage.
Okay.
There's a couple lines that Brendan Fraser gives during this movie.
Yeah.
That feel like peak Nicolas Cage dialogue.
Definitely. Yes.
So this is my guess. So
yeah,
it's right after they are chased by a T-Rex. And Brendan Fraser's like hanging on a cliff or something.
Yeah.
And he just goes, I just remembered, I hate field work.
That's a good line.
And so that's my guess is that's your favorite scene because that felt like the most Nicolas Cage-esque line ever.
I loved it. It wasn't. So if I had to say my favorite quote, it's when they are falling to the center of the earth and they're screaming and they're just falling for like a long time. And he just yells, "We're still falling."
Yeah.
I just thought that was, it's so funny.
Like, generally, you could switch out Brendan Fraser with Nicolas Cage and it would have been the same exact movie.
Yeah. I mean, it might have been another notch up in the, ridiculousness.
Sure.
If it
I
was
feel
Nicolas
like,
Cage.
they kind of have that like a little bit overacting like thing about them.
But you could tell he was having fun.
Yeah, for sure.
That was one of my favorite parts, is that you could just tell that everybody had a blast making it. Even Seth Meyers' cameo, his on-screen presence just had this undertone of like, I'm just pumped to be here. Like for sure. But I will say my favorite scene, this is where it gets a little dark.
Oh
my gosh.
Okay. Hear the dark part and then let me explain.
Okay.
It's when they find the brother's body.
Oh no.
Tabby's shocked. That's going
Tabby
on the
cam,
that's going on the thumbnail for sure. So the movie opens up with a T-Rex chasing Trevor's brother.
Which, can I be honest? Do you know what the Paul brothers look like?
No.
Like Logan and Jake Paul?
Oh, yeah.
He looks like, I don't know if it's either Jake or Logan. I was like, wait a second. When did this come out? He looks almost exactly like one of them.
Yeah, I guess I didn't see it, like I wasn't paying super close attention to that guy, because then they never show him again.
Yeah, that's it.
But Trevor, the main character, his brother, goes missing. And the way this movie is filmed, acted, like everything just has this super fun campiness to it.
100%.
So there's like a part where you legitimately think, or at least I did, oh, they're gonna find the brother.
Mm-hmm.
So they find like his stuff, they find his journal. So he's been living in the center of the earth. And then the Hannah, she sees something in the bushes, comes and gets Trevor, shows him, and you're like, oh, is there going to be like, are they going to go back in time? Like you're thinking of all the scenarios.
Yeah.
And then the next scene is them covering the body with rocks at the ocean.
Yep.
So the reason it's my favorite scene is because I'm like, oh, they actually put a little bit of emotional weight into this.
Yeah.
This wasn't like a happy-go-lucky, this kid gets his dad back, even though I would have liked to have seen it.
Would have been nice.
I'm just like, oh, there's just like a real moment of the feels, if you will.
For sure.
And so I was just a little shocked.
I was a little confused because in the beginning sequence, he's being chased by the T-Rex. And it's in the same kind of almost deserty looking area that they go towards the end of the movie.
Yeah, there's some continuity issues.
Well, yeah, and then he falls down the cliff or whatever.
Oh, yeah?
But then when they find his body, he's in like the jungle-y area.
Yeah.
I don't know if he got carried by a river or something. I was like, something's not matching up here.
Also, they picked probably the worst possible way to bury a body, which is just put some rocks.
Ocean.
Yeah. Dude, those rocks
He's going to get carried out again.
They're gonna
Where he
find
ends up next, oh my gosh, he just gets shot up in the geyser. That poor Italian guy's like, why do people keep coming onto my field?
Oh, for context, there's an Italian guy at the end, and when they finally escape the center of the earth, they pop up in this guy's field.
And he's like freaking out, but then Josh Hutcherson gives him a little diamond. He's like, would you like to ride again?
Yeah.
AKA Sean. Sean is Josh's character's name.
So, and it was kind of interesting to see Josh Hutcherson so young.
Yeah, crazy.
I didn't look it up. I don't know if this was his first movie or not.
I don't
close,
know when
maybe?
it came out because I know he was in Bridge to Terabithia, and I think he's a little younger in that one.
Yeah.
Which, you want to talk about emotions?
Yeah.
That movie's sad.
Well, we're not watching it.
We're not.
It's on the list.
No.
Oh my God.
It's on the list, Tabby.
Okay. Favorite scene for you?
Yeah, let's do it.
Okay. I'm going to take a shot in the dark here.
Ooh.
I think it's when Trevor and Sean, so the uncle and nephew, first see Hannah, and they're arguing over who gets dibs.
I thought that was a little weird just because
that's why I picked it as your favorite scene. It sounds like
Sean is like 13.
Yeah.
I don't know. I mean, I guess it kind of redeems himself because like Trevor's like, you're 13, pal. You don't get dibs.
I thought it was great.
But yeah, it was okay. It was
I was kind of hoping at the end when Trevor and Hannah's character are kissing and Sean's looking, I really wished he would have just said, "Hey, I thought I got dibs." Yeah, they should have done a callback joke. I'm available for writing if you need any help.
Well, yeah, and they did a callback joke twice, but
yeah,
not as good as that one.
I must have gotten cut.
For real.
I bet they filmed it.
Yeah. So my favorite scene, actually really closely tied to yours, it's when they're burying his brother.
Yep.
And Trevor's reading the note that his dad left about how he would have traded everything he found down there in the world just to spend more time with Sean. Like that got me in the feels. Yeah. That was a good moment.
Yeah, that was a good moment. And this is right before they build the boat, right?
Yeah, they build a little boat.
Can I share our text exchange last night?
Yeah, for sure.
Because we were texting and I said, so I sent you a screenshot of my ChatGPT and I said, prepping for tomorrow, how long does it take to make a boat with a sail? Because they said we have 72 hours tops before we can.
Yep.
And then they're finding all this stuff to make a sailboat. Mm-hmm. So I'm like, I just wonder what ChatGPT, not that I'm taking it seriously, but I was just curious. It's a fun little anecdote.
I think that's right.
It's a fun little anecdote.
Sounds right to me.
So, no, we're going to cut it so it makes me sound smart. So how long does it take to make a boat with a sail? If you were trapped on an island and you had to collect everything. So it said realistically 2 to 7 days. And then you said, what if you had 3 people though? Because 3 people were collecting it. And then I adjusted my question to what if you had 3 people and were in the middle of the earth?
Yeah, see, you shouldn't have added that last part.
Well, I'm trying to keep it real. I'm trying to keep it grounded for the pod.
Yeah, but ChatGPT doesn't realize you're talking about the center of the earth in the movie, though.
Yeah, no. And it said, if you mean the literal middle of the earth at or near the core, then you could not build a sailboat at all.
Yeah, it didn't say the heat would kill you instantly.
Yeah. It says at the center of the earth, the problems are not time or manpower. They're survival. Temperature is thousands of degrees. Pressure unimaginably high. There's no ocean, wind, wood, or normal breathable air. I just loved how it really...
Yeah, ChatGPT is not a Vernian.
Has no imagination.
Yeah, for real. Which, by the way, Vernian, what a cool name for like a group.
Yeah.
I want to be a Vernian.
I don't even know what that is.
It's basically, so Journey to the Center of the Earth was written by, I can't remember his name, but it's like something Vern or something like that.
Yeah, I was actually going to ask you about the book.
Okay.
So continue, but
Continue the joke.
Boondock Saints.
Boondock Saints.
My boy's quoting it.
So yeah, basically everybody who believes that everything he wrote in those books is real is considered a Vernian.
Okay.
And they're kind of like the secret society group almost. And it just sounds dope.
See, this is why all my friends tell me I need to read more books. Like, just read.
Just read, dude.
I'm like, I can't. So I was just curious. So, because then in the second one, it's a different book, right? Obviously, they swap out Brendan Fraser's character with the Rock.
Rest in peace.
Which I did look it up. It's Sean's stepdad. So it's not like he's all of a sudden just a buff version.
Which is so funny because the movie ends with them kind of hinting at the next movie is going to be Atlantis. And then the second movie is not Atlantis.
Yeah.
Gotcha. What the flip, guys?
Yeah.
Waited, like 4 or 5 years for that movie?
Yeah.
And they didn't even keep their promise.
Hollywood,
man.
Hollywood. So I think another worthy mention for like top scenes
Mm-hmm.
is when they're on the little carts.
Dude, what is with movies loving minecart scenes?
Yeah, they're just minecarts. I was like, dude, is this a prequel to The Rock?
The Rock, yeah.
So there's a part where it crashes. They crash and they're just laying on the train or on the tracks for 4 minutes.
A good while.
4 or 5 minutes. And they're just like, we can't believe that happened. And like, I'm like, I like this. I like how long, like, because normally people just get right up.
Mm-hmm.
And so they just had a little bit of fun with.
Yeah, they're tired. They're laying on the floor. Made sense. You know what did make sense though?
Yeah.
Who builds a minecart rail that splits off into 3 ways and only one is the actual route?
Yeah. Well, I was going to guess that was your least favorite scene.
It's close. It's close. But yeah, I think another like top contender scene for one of my favorites was I think the bioluminescence. Also, what a cool name again.
Yep.
Bioluminescent. Cool word.
Yep.
The bird is leading them to the actual center of the earth. And that opening shot of them seeing, like, finally being in the actual center of the earth. I'm going to be honest, not a ton of stuff graphic wise held up in this movie.
Sure.
But that scene was beautiful. It looked really good.
Yeah, that was a beautiful shot. And I think, again, a lot of the, like, even the bad CGI and some of the stuff, like, super forgiving, because I'm like, that would have been different if I had been 3D. Like, if I had seen it in 3D.
Yeah. I would be curious what the budget was, because I know movies during that time, like, had good looking CGI.
Yeah.
And some of it a little rough.
Yeah. Well, also, we've done video projects where we've had to cut out green screens and stuff before. There are some shots in this movie where I'm like, that must have been a pain to key out.
Yeah.
Like specifically Hannah's hair when it's blowing on
I can't even imagine.
Especially like blonde hair is really hard to key out.
Yeah, which I mean, honestly, as far as like the key with the green screen, I never felt like they felt out of place. No. That held up.
Yeah, it was all
well.
great. And they did a pretty good job of doing practical lighting when they're on the track and they're going by like all the different lampposts and stuff. So,
I completely agree.
Yeah, I thought it was a good time.
Yeah.
So what is your least favorite scene?
Okay, my least favorite scene, just from a video shooting standpoint.
Yeah.
It's right after Sean gets, it's right after the boat scene, and somehow the ropes to the sail get untangled and he's flying away and he wakes up on shore. And the first thing you see when he wakes up after being conked out is the fish.
Yep.
And it pans in really fast. And I'm just imagining somebody shooting that, just going like, for those listening, he just moved the camera in and out on the fish.
Yeah.
It was so goofy, but not in a good way.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
So for that to be your least favorite scene, I feel like says a lot about the movie.
It rubbed me the wrong way.
Yeah. That makes sense. I will say, just to piggyback off of when Sean is holding onto the sail and the wind takes him, I burst out laughing. I thought that was so funny.
So funny.
Emily was reading a book and she's like, what is so funny? And I'm like, this guy just got taken away.
He's just flying away.
Just flying away. It was just so funny. Oh, it was a good time.
Good time. Yeah, speaking of the boat scene, at one point a fish lands on their raft. Not a boat, it's a raft.
Yeah.
And Hannah's like backing up and the fish is like this close to biting her butt.
Yep.
Like, this is a little weird, guys.
Yeah. Yep. That fish was, I don't know.
Freaky fish.
Oh boy. Oh boy. All right. You want to guess what my least favorite scene is?
Yeah, I don't know if you have like a very specific scene that you thought was absolutely abysmal.
I don't have a least favorite scene.
Dang.
Which is, I think that might be a podcast first.
Yeah,
Is that a podcast first? Yeah.
I don't think you've ever had a not least favorite scene.
Well, and again, I could just knowing that this was meant to be a fun 3D movie.
Yep.
There wasn't anything for me to like dislike about it. However, if
hands up,
hands up. That's how you know I'm serious. If I wouldn't have known what it was, then I think I would have had at least 4 or 5 least favorite scenes.
Yeah. This is right when they get stuck in the cave. Right after the lightning scene.
Yeah.
All the boulders fall. They're like stuck in the cave. They're like walking through the tunnels and stuff. That looked like it was shot for a documentary. The camera work was so shaky. Yeah. It was a little goofy.
Yeah. But the practical sets were pretty good.
They were pretty good.
Yeah.
Yeah. When they look up and they see all the diamonds, or not the diamonds, the bioluminescent like butterflies and stuff.
Yeah.
That was a really cool scene. That actually looked pretty good.
Yeah. What, do you have any favorite or least favorite scenes, Tabby?
No, honestly, because I went into this movie knowing it's going to be a goofy movie. Yeah. And that just setting my expectations kind of low made me just enjoy it.
You should always do that.
I'll always do that. I'll always do
for any of our movies. Just always set the bar low.
Especially if it's called Mortal Kombat.
No, and it's so funny too, because when I was watching it as a kid, I was taking this movie so seriously. Like, this stuff is so cool. It's so awesome. And I specifically remember watching it with my parents as they get shot out of the geyser and they're riding the bottom of a T-Rex jaw down the hill through the vineyard.
Yeah.
And it switches between like POVs, and the POV of it, what you would actually see if you were in the jaw, looks a little goofy.
Yeah.
When all the vines and stuff, like it was like almost snapping. Too practical.
Yeah.
And I'm like, this is awesome. This is so intense. And I just remember my parents bursting out laughing because it looks, I'm like, no, guys, this is so cool. This is like so awesome.
Yeah. The perspective from the different ages watching a film is fascinating.
But now I'm like, yeah, I understand why they were giggling now.
Yeah.
Oh, I do have least favorite scenes. I just remembered.
Okay, let's hear it.
Every single time they had like a forced like romantic chemistry between Brendan Fraser and the female lead. What was her name? What was the character? Hannah. I was just, what's happening right now? You guys barely know each other.
For real.
Yeah, it was
also,
just...
Guys, can we talk about that first kiss?
It was so hard to watch.
Horrendous.
So that's what I thought, and I'm like, they're acting like it was good.
Yeah. And it almost looked like she full on kissed just the top of his lip.
Ugh.
Yeah.
It was so
that all of
bad.
the money went to the T-Rex effects and not the intimacy intimacy coordinator.
Yeah, 100%. Because that was rough.
I closed my eyes for that scene.
One note that I did have, and I think that this is the moment that I'm like, this is just a really fun movie, is when they're going through. This is before they find out that the center of the earth the temperatures are going to like shoot up, and they're kind of enjoying the beauty of it. And they find this giant dandelion, and then they blow on it. And it's like all the stuff comes towards the screen. And I'm like, this is just fun.
Yeah. It was so funny too, because at this point in the movie, they had already seen like bioluminescent butterflies and birds. They'd seen the whole landscape with like the mushroom towers and all the cool stuff that's in the middle of the earth.
Yeah.
And they blow on one dandelion. And that's the moment when Hannah's like, yeah, I'm kind of impressed. I was like, nothing else? It was the dandelion that impressed you?
Yep, just the freak dandelion.
Yep, the big old dandelion. That's all it takes.
Yeah. Again, One of my other favorite lines was somebody asks Trevor's character, have you ever seen a dinosaur? Or ever see a dinosaur before? And he goes like, not with skin on it.
Not with skin. Dude, there's so many lines in this movie where I was like, this feels like it was written for Nicolas Cage. Don't diss on the yo-yo. Great line. Hilarious.
Yep.
So in the beginning of the movie, Trevor asks Sean if he wants to like go to the batting cage or whatever. Fast forward to the scene where they're on like the raft and all the fish are attacking them.
He's hitting the piranhas like baseballs.
Yeah. And then Trevor goes, see, I told you I'd take you to the batting cage.
I totally missed that line.
Yeah.
That's
just
fun.
like, man, so Nicolas Cage coded.
Yeah. That's so fun. I think the last note I had honestly was just Sean's character doing an Italian accent should probably get him canceled, but I don't know what the rule is on.
Don't bring it up, man. We got to protect this man.
Protect him at all costs. We need a what is it? Weekend at Freddy's?
Wait, what does that mean?
Well, what's the Freddy movie?
Five Nights at Freddy's.
Five Nights at Freddy's.
I just realized that I combined two different movies.
The
Weekend at Bernie's?
Weekend at Bernie's.
Have you seen that movie?
I haven't.
Oh my gosh.
Which, in case you're wondering why I haven't seen so many movies, that's kind of the point of this podcast. I haven't seen a lot of 80s and 90s movies. John hasn't seen a lot of, honestly, anything past, 2010 maybe?
2010, yeah. And the thing is like, because my brother, he pointed out, he's like, dude, you have seen movies. And I'm like, but I haven't seen the movies that would have been pivotal in your childhood or like you growing up and like the high school years, I would say. Because I've seen like most of the Marvel films. I've seen a lot of like, took my daughter to see the Super Mario movie. Yes. So like there are movies that I'm seeing. It's just there's somehow those formative years.
Yeah.
For you, I missed those movies because I was in college.
Which I mean, it kind of makes sense. You were like in your mid-20s.
Well, what year did Journey come out?
2008.
2008. So I would have.
Yeah, where would have you been?
I would have been 22. Yeah. So
makes sense.
Yeah.
I mean, it was definitely a movie more geared towards.
Yeah.
I'd say the youth.
Yeah, because maybe when that movie trailer came out, I'm like, that looks like a kid's movie.
Yeah, for sure.
What idiot is watching? No, I'm just kidding.
What 8-year-old is watching this? Meanwhile, I'm just having the time of my life watching this.
Just riding that skull down the vineyard.
One other scene that honestly made me a little frustrated watching this as an adult now is we just found out that they're running out of time because the temperatures are rising.
Yep.
They're building the raft. And they take time to talk about their feelings. Which I was like, okay, whatever. I guess we need this scene. But then they start talking about polarities and a bunch of science jargon. It's like, guys, we are running out of time. What are you doing?
Yeah. Also, 115 degrees. Their clothes would have been soaked. Soaked.
And they were barely sweating.
Granted, if we're going to, I guess, complain about, this wasn't real, like technically they, according to ChatGPT,
they would have been dead.
They would have been dead on arrival.
Yeah. But I mean, like I said earlier, they're not a Vernian, so they don't get it.
Well, should we get to our final ratings?
I think so. I think so.
All right. What do we got for fun facts, Tabby?
Well, I don't have a lot today for this movie. I don't know why.
Okay.
But it was shot in only 48 days because of how much CGI they were planning on using. So they only
Yeah. All in
a
crazy.
Studio, yeah.
And when we were looking it up on IMDb before this, there's only 10 official people in the cast. That's like the lowest I've ever seen.
Dang.
But I was honestly surprised it was 10 because outside of a couple of the extras.
Yeah, Seth Meyers, the guy that works for Trevor, the mom.
Yeah.
And the three main, I don't know who the other Oh, and his brother, I guess, but still.
Yeah. He's
Barely anybody in there. Yeah.
Yeah, that could have just been some guy off the street.
For real.
Sorry, I didn't mean to cut you off.
No, you're good. Also, Brendan Fraser actually got burnt during when they were doing the flare scene. The first one, he was holding the flare too close to the sun, and not the sun.
The sun.
He was holding
flew
the
too close.
too close to the wall, and it was like next to his skin. And they had to shut down production for a few days after that.
Oh,
wow.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
I can't believe that was actually practical. I'm surprised with how much CGI was in this movie.
Yeah.
That was practical.
Well, and that was one of the things I was curious about with the headlamps from like an exposure perspective and like the filming.
Oh, sure.
Like, I wonder how low that was.
Yeah, I'd be curious.
Because I would imagine that at some points that would have messed with the key a little bit, but
100%.
we're getting
technical, guys.
Yeah.
technical.
Okay. Final ratings.
Okay. I have a prediction. I think my score is higher than yours.
Guess we'll find out. I'm very, very
All right,
curious.
ready?
Yep. A 10. A 10. No
10
way.
out of 10, dude. 10 out of 10. This movie was fun.
For those listening, John started at a 10 and ended at a 10. I started at a 7.5 and ended at a 7.5.
I can't believe that didn't change at all.
So here's where I'm coming from. I feel like I cannot, in good conscience, rate this higher than Mortal Kombat because they're both fun, campy like movies.
Yeah.
Kind of have the same problems with, technical CGI stuff, and some of the dialogue isn't great. I honestly saw a lot of parallels between these two movies.
Yeah.
It's like, I gotta give it the same rating.
Yep.
So that's where I came from.
Okay.
I still had a blast.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a good time.
It's a fun movie.
For sure.
Okay. Full disclosure.
I can't believe that.
Here's what really happened. Okay. I took a gummy. I watched this movie. It wasn't a legal one. It wasn't strong. And it's just, I knew what the movie was, and I just was having a great time. It was almost like I was watching it in 3D without the glasses.
Oh my gosh. Maybe that's the trick.
Yep.
Marcus Theater, start giving out gummies before 3D movies instead.
Oh, there's a lawsuit there for sure.
Oh, for sure.
No, it was a fun movie. I laughed quite a bit. Honestly, I don't know that even really affected the score that much.
Sure.
I think one of the things, and kind of the nice thing about, I'm glad we did Mortal Kombat before.
100%.
Because in your review of Mortal Kombat, you were like, oh my gosh, I can't wait. It's going to be campy and cheesy as hell.
Yep.
And so that's how I went into this movie, because I had started watching Journey.
Mm-hmm.
I wasn't able to finish it. Then the next day we recorded our episode for Mortal Kombat. And then I went back and finished it, and having your mentality of like, oh, this is just a good time.
It's just a good, campy, fun time.
So then I just took a bunch of stuff into, cause like my daughter wanted to watch it and it was her bedtime, and I'm like, no, but she was really enjoying it. So I just thought like, oh, that adds to it. Cause especially if we got like, we're able to see it in 3D somehow, that would be really fun.
Yeah.
So
I mean, I docked it for, the CGI, but if you can get over that, it's a fun ride.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. 1,000%.
This is peak like roller coaster core movie.
Yeah. Yeah. If they do a re-release, we're going.
The amount of scenes in that movie felt like, have you gone to like Chuck E. Cheese's recently?
Not recently, but I've been.
Yeah, the rides where you walk into it and sit down in something, and it's just a big video screen, and you're kind of just moving in the chair and stuff.
Yeah.
A lot of the scenes of this movie feel like
for sure
they would fit right in that.
Yeah, or like when you go to one of those like massive arcades.
Yes.
And you get in one of those things that like sprays you in the face, and sometimes there'll be a guide and it's like, come with me.
Yep. Exactly.
It was that vibe.
Yep. 100%.
And they kept it consistent, which is people are going to see my 10 out of 10 score and just be like, what the hell? This is not a credible.
Yeah.
Because we've never given a 10.
I have.
What?
I gave it to
The Hobbit, right?
No, There Will Be Blood.
Right.
The complete opposite of this movie.
And I think the highest I've gone is 9.5.
I think you gave, what'd you give? 10 Things I Hate About You.
Oh, that was a 10. You're right. Yep, that was a 10.
Oh, that was a 10.
Because that's my favorite. That's got to be my favorite rom-com. Yeah.
Yeah.
So
It's a good time. Tabby, what would you rate this movie?
I gave this movie a 6.
Okay.
So-
all right.
It's quite high.
Higher than Mortal Kombat. Whew.
Yeah.
That's the
By
only
like
right thing
3
to
points.
do. That's the only right thing to do, guys.
No, I don't know about that.
Which I forgot to bring this up last episode, but I've just been appreciating this whole thing because I'll be honest, I don't think I ever in a million years would have watched Mortal Kombat.
Yeah.
But I had a great time.
Yeah.
And I'm hoping you feel the same way.
For
with this
sure. I
movie.
mean, I wouldn't have watched Journey for sure.
Yeah.
I mean, and it's popped up and when it gets added to a streaming service and I just was like, nah. But having a reason to watch it and then knowing it was, meant something to you in your childhood. It's a fun time.
Yeah, for sure.
One thing that I did think about that we didn't put in the Mortal Kombat episode was at the time, and I can't remember what it was there. And this is just to tie in like how much this movie meant to me at the time. There was something where if you collected enough coupons or something, and then you sent in like $20, you got a Mortal Kombat necklace.
Yo.
And so it was like a metal Mortal Kombat symbol with a little red, obviously it was a fake jewel, but it had a red jewel in the eye. And then it was like one of those like black rope things.
That's so cool.
And nobody thought it was cool, but I thought it was the coolest thing ever.
Sounds cool to me.
Yeah. And so I wore it all the time.
That's
Wish I still
awesome.
had it. Wish I still had it.
I don't know if they ever did a promotional tie-in, but dude, yo-yos were so back after that movie came out for like maybe max like 2 months. But me and my cousins were trying to do like cool yo-yo tricks all the time and we couldn't do any of them. But
yeah, we just bought yo-yos last summer. So I've been practicing with Mary.
nice.
And when Sean's character walks the dog immediately, I'm like, I call BS.
Okay, no way.
No, buddy.
Because he just got that
takes a day,
couple
bud.
hours ago.
That takes a day, bud.
Oh man, sorry. I keep thinking of fun scenes from this movie.
Yeah, that's why it's a 10, dude.
When Sean is
Better
playing
fix
his
that score.
I can't in good conscience.
Okay.
When he's playing his PSP and Brendan Fraser, this is so funny because to this day, like my grandparents, anytime I'm playing some sort of electronic handheld, they're like, is that a Game Boy? And he does that to Sean and he just goes, no, it's a PSP.
Yeah.
He's so sassy.
Oh, I have to tell you, growing up, my dad would mess up the words for everything that I liked. And so I remember I saved up enough for a Game Boy. We went to the Walmart and we didn't know where they were because I think it was like under lock and key. So he goes up to the clerk and he's like, excuse me, do you know where the game dudes are? And I wanted to run away. I wanted to run away from home.
Dude. Oh, that hurts.
Yeah. And so, anyways, so I always thought that like, oh, he did it on accident, like he didn't mean it or whatever. And now in hindsight, I do that to Mary. I like,
oh, you think it was on purpose?
I mean, watching kids flip their lid because you said something wrong is pretty fun. It's pretty fun. I don't do it a lot, but it's pretty fun when it does happen.
That's hilarious.
Yeah.
All right. Well, that was Journey to the Center of the Earth. What a fun little episode.
Yeah, a little. I mean, this is 10 out of 10.
10 out of 10.
10 out of 10.
All right. Well, I think we have a little fun guest next episode. You want to say who that is and what movie they picked?
Yes. So we have one of our clients, one of our friends, Kenyon Murray, who played basketball at Iowa, early 90s.
Yeah, I think that's right.
Both of his sons are in the NBA now. We do a ton of work for him, follow him around the country, produce his podcast. He is going to be on our pod, and we are going to review weird science.
And he is pumped about this movie.
So just a little context. We shot him a phone call the other day, put him on speaker, and we're like, hey, do you want to be on the pod? What movie would you pick?
Mm-hmm.
And his cadence, everything about him just lit
changed.
up.
Yep.
And he's like, you haven't seen Weird Science? I'm like, no, this is so, because he's Gen X.
Mm-hmm.
So he's fired up to talk about all things this movie. And
yeah, he's like, if you don't think this movie's funny, there's something wrong with you. Something along those lines.
Yeah. So if we don't like the movie, we might be fired.
Ooh,
we'll see.
Guess we'll find out.
All right. Well, this has been a real pain. And until next time, bye.
This episode was brought to you by Storyline Multimedia, and special thanks to Matthew Purcell for making and producing our theme song.